Yeah, there's a lot of things change here. Like Mali is like probably like 115 degree right now.
Oh, wow.
And then I come here like with this crazy cold. I was very cold. My first night here, I couldn't sleep with one blanket.
What?
So it was cold for me, and then but now I'm used to it.
You know, when you think about prep schools, you usually think about schools in California, Arizona, Florida. But the last place on earth you think about going prep is here at Wasatch Academy, located in Mount Pleasant, Utah. But stop, y'all, don't let that fool you guys, because this powerhouse of a prep school is currently ranked #3 in the country. So that is why Ballislife is here to show you guys a glimpse of a day in the life with these rock stars. And guess what? It's game day!
I usually wake up like 8:25, come here and eat breakfast, and then I leave for class like 8:57. Then my class pretty far, so you see it's snowing outside, so it's kind of bad. But yeah, go to class, got like 4 periods in the day.
Wait, what's some other classes like y'all have that's like fun that y'all want us to like come to? Well, interesting. You got yoga. I gotta come to the basketball class. Who else got basketball class? Y'all be having like snowball wars? For real? Just like
Random kids.
random kids get into it, not just y'all team.
Oh, we're not walking from that building to this. There's a huge line of people. So
And
We
it
all
just
gotta,
happens at any
because we
time.
gotta walk through this field of snow.
Y'all don't want no smoke. Oh! You know what? You almost got me. You almost got me. Why did you guys decide to make, Wasatch like a big prep school for basketball?
It had a kind of organic growth. And people laugh when I say that, because you look at it now and you think that it's just, we're able to get all these kids in and play this national schedule. But we had a coach that kind of could really put it together. He won 3 out of 4 state titles. And after our 3rd state title, we kind of pitched the idea of being an independent, letting us play, national schedule, playing larger Utah schools, things like that.
Basketball is the fastest growing sport in the world, but it's growing faster than any sport. It has become a global, spectacle.
Yeah.
And in being a school with a global market, we really recognized it would be in our interest to really establish a strong basketball program where we could attract players from all over the world.
This is the perfect place if you want to get good at basketball, in my opinion, because there's no distractions. You have school, and I'm a believer in this. I believe that in high school and in college, you have 3 things you can be committed to. And I tell this to the boys all the time. You can have your family and God, you can have school, and you can have basketball. Everything else is a distraction, and this limits distractions.
All right, y'all. So we are on the way to what's class?
Art class.
With Pop and B. So art class.
Yeah.
What we gonna draw today?
I don't know.
We ain't got no projects we're working on.
It's like some perspective drawing.
You really ain't seen snow before here because it don't ever snow in LA or Vegas, for real. Y'all might get a sprinkle, but it's not like this. But you get snow all the time.
I walk in used to it. 2 feet of snow every day just to get to class. It's crazy.
Hey, this really like college, y'all. Y'all already ready.
It's like coming to college early.
Yeah. No, it definitely is.
It is. Except there's not as much to do.
Yeah.
So last year we traveled over 32,000 miles.
Wow.
Which was maybe a little bit too much, but we kind of do take on that philosophy that we'll play anyone, anywhere, anytime.
We're always out of town.
Yeah.
We just got back from Washington, D.C. Not last night.
Oh yeah, I
the
seen
night
y'all
before last
schedule.
night. Yeah. We
Y'all
beat
be
Hamilton
traveling,
Heights.
boy.
I know.
So what y'all do here like for fun? Like, you know,
It's really nothing if I'm being
Play some more
honest with you.
basketball.
play some more basketball. What we drawing today?
What are these lines in geometry? Yes. So 1 point and 2 point, these lines on the side are going to be parallel to that initial point, right?
What's a 2 point and 3 point?
Don't go 3 point.
Don't go
3 point easier than 2 point.
3 points.
You think 3 point easier?
Yes.
I could not get 3 point down.
I couldn't do 2 point.
Where's that eraser? Yeah, I got that 2 point down.
I messed up. Wait, why do I feel like this not gonna look good?
It will. Trust.
I think it's all about what the kid wants. It takes a different kid to be here, and they're all here for different reasons. Like George Hill's one of my good friends, and so he sent Mike Saunders here. Like Mike Saunders is his god brother, basically.
Okay.
And then Caleb Lohner is my nephew, and so he came here. And then a few of the other kids were already here.
It's definitely like different. At least for me, when I came here, we like hopped on 3 different trips in the next 3 weeks, and I was like, whoa, I've gone every weekend all over. But I mean, at times it definitely is like tiring, kind of beats you up a little bit, but it is fun, and we all know that traveling and playing all these different good teams is making us better. And I think we enjoy it as much as it is hard sometimes. So.
Oh yeah, Leonard.
So we at the MPB where the yoga classroom is taking place right now, and we just practicing our sequencer in yoga.
We're about to do some yoga. Are you flexible?
Yeah, maybe a little.
Show us something then. Follow us as we follow Leonard and a couple other his teammates in there.
Yep.
About to do some yoga.
For sure.
Okay, let's check of flexibility.
And the practice here to find deep relaxation while being present. Letting go of any thoughts, feelings, emotions, closing your eyes, moving bolsters away from you, should not be a pillow. Flat on your back. Taking as much time as you need to come out of Shavasana. Slowly start to move your fingers and toes. Start noticing the sights and sounds and sensations around you.
Namaste. Dang, y'all did good. Give me some. I wasn't expecting y'all to be like nice like that. Okay, show me one that's like real hard. Like I only do this one, like, cause it's easy.
Oh, eagle arms. Oh,
The eagle arm.
So that's leg comes over.
Oh, wait,
And you come around. You just try to squat like as much as you can.
Yeah, that was
That hurts. Who's the best in yoga? Yeah. Who's like that?
It depends on the day.
On the day.
No, okay, let's be honest. These two are
I'm
the
gonna
worst.
say
Put the
What?
blanket on.
I'm literally the most.
Is the
Caleb definitely gets his yoga.
Oh, I have one.
Yeah. You think yoga helps them for basketball?
Absolutely, sure. But
Yeah.
it is what they put into the class.
Yeah. Oh, y'all think yoga helps when y'all out there? Why y'all think that?
It's like my hips. I think my hips got way looser.
Oh, yeah?
Tight hips and stuff. Like it helps calm our minds. Get ready.
Okay, so like meditating and stuff like that?
Yeah, like sometimes they'll have a whole class where it's just like meditation.
How does that work? Because I feel like meditating, like I try, but I start thinking about like so many different things.
I know, that's like what we work on now. It's like breathing.
You got
You gotta be locked in. Like,
Yeah, on a point.
On a point. This town is definitely different.
Yeah.
And so, like,
What makes it
hearing-
different?
I mean, you've seen it already. Like, it's small. The people are different.
During the season, we're so busy that it's fun. Okay, before the season, I can tell the boys get a little bit like, stir crazy. There's no there's not a lot of girls here.
Yeah.
there's nothing to do. There ain't no people, no girls.
Really?
So how did
He said no girls.
I've never been to snow before.
Yeah.
So, you said, you're from LA, right? So you've never been in like snow.
Like this consistently. No.
It's been different.
It's crazy. I grew up my whole life. It's I hate snow, bro.
My first,
Here is different.
2 years ago was my first time to see snow. I live from Brazil, feel me?
So a lot of them go spend up time up north with Paul at his house.
Yeah, well, we open our houses up to them up north, closer to civilization, like on the weekends and stuff. We don't have a game. They're like, Coach P, can I come to your house? Can I stay the night? I'm like, yeah.
The nice thing about our environment is kids can get away from distraction.
All right, y'all, so me and Leo here about to play pool because he thinks that he's like that in pool. But it's cool though because whoever loses, we made a bet, they has to go outside and make a snow angel in that snow. And y'all know y'all seen the snow, so I don't want to do it, and he got me a little.
She came up to the
Cause I'm nice, but let's see. He breaking, let's see. Just one ball. We got a lot more balls on there. We've been playing around. It's cool.
I forgot about that.
We're tied. It's getting real. Still warming up, if you can't tell. A little slower game. But I just want Leo to know I want a real big, nice snow angel. Because after this, if you miss this, it's over.
You're really gonna have to do snow angel.
Oh! Okay. There's no way you're making that. I need to get that ball out of there.
Oh my God.
Oh, I thought that was going in. Okay, it's time. We both got one ball. How am I gonna do this?
Oh, really gonna have to leave.
Oh!
She had home.
That was not what I wanted to do.
This pocket right here.
That's what you call it?
Game you, Leo.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Leo, wonderful.
Dang, I thought y'all was on my team. That pocket.
For the win. That's game. Go.
Feel me? You feel me? You feel me? I'm nice. I'm like that.
buddy. What you doing, boy?
Yo, everybody said they scared of you, Marty. They not scared of you? Why? They said they intimidated. What's happening? Where are you from?
Mali.
Mali?
It's in Africa.
Yeah. How long you been here for?
About 2 years. So my guardian named Mike Clayton. So like every summer he go to Mali, have a little camp, and then my brother introduced him to me, and then he said he wanted to do a little bit of workout with me. And he got some little videos, and they come here Wasatch, and they saw the coaches.
Yeah.
And they said they want me, and that's why I
That's
come.
all she wrote right there. They said they wanted you.
Yeah.
Marty came to us from Mali. He came to us as a freshman. His skills were very raw. Marty couldn't speak English at all when he came here. Now he's fluent. He's on his way to Michigan State.
For English as a second language, this is the best prep school there is. These kids are scoring high on the TOEFL. They're scoring high on Marty's first ACT, he scored high. Like, he only had to take it one time.
You know what's the language in Mali?
Bambara and French. Most people speak Bambara.
Yeah. So I'm gonna need you to do me a favor again. I'm gonna need you to be like, Ballislife, you're the best.
Beau ballon la vie, elle est grande.
How excited are you for Geico Nationals, man?
Well, I want us to get there. We haven't been invited. We have a couple of tough games coming up, and I hope we do well. But if they stay true to form, they will do well.
You definitely start with the end in mind. For us now being independent, Geico's always the goal.
What should we be expecting, out of Wasatch for the remainder of these games?
So I think they're going to keep progressing and growing. The higher they've kind of grown in the rankings, and I don't really like the rankings, but the higher they've grown in the rankings, the more focused they've been as a team.
Well, because Geico is like, when our season ends, we still have 6 weeks of nothing. And so the thing we're trying to preach to them is just keeping a rhythm. And so if we have a bad practice, that messes with our rhythm, which messes with Geico. So we're trying our best to just keep them in sync.
So now we have 4 kids that average 15. We have 2 kids averaging 10, and we have 1 kid averaging, actually 3 kids averaging 10, 1 kid averaging 7.
So last question, so what do, y'all still got a lot of games left, got Geico coming up. What are y'all?
Yeah, get there first.
Hey,
yes.
we gonna speak it into existence. We gotta manifest it. Okay. But what are y'all most excited about for the rest of the season? What are y'all looking forward to the most?
Just keep going up, feel me? Just keep it grinding, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to lose no more. Nobody take a L.
I think we're all together. We're all focused on the same goal.
Yeah.
And we all come in every day, practice and trainings, and just as friends, and we all have the same idea of what we want. Mm-hmm. So we're all working towards the same goal, which I think is really important. Because in a lot of teams, you have different people that have their own hidden agenda, or coaches that aren't 100% committed. They're just trying to get through whatever may be going on. But I think all of us are just really connected and ready to do something special.